Hi, and welcome to another International YouTube Club. Please watch and find out where in the world we are this month. Hi, I'm Charlie, and welcome to another International YouTube Club. Each month, a group of international YouTube chefs picks a country, and then we prepare dishes from that country. This month, we're in Bali. Hashtag tasteofbali. Bali is an island within the country of Indonesia. It's nestled between the islands of Java to the west and island of Lombok to the east. Bali is bordered by the Indian Ocean on the south and then the Bali Sea on the north. Bali is often called the Island of the Gods. It's a world-renowned Indonesian island famous for its stunning natural resources, spiritual culture, and welcoming people. I know some of you are asking, didn't you just do recipes from Indonesia? Well, yes, we did. But I don't make up the schedule, I just cook. So my entry into hashtag tasteofbali is Bali-style pork satay, also known as Sate Babi. It's a flavorful Indonesian dish, and unlike many other Indonesian satay recipes, they are commonly made with chicken or beef. This Hindu majority island of Bali allows for the use of pork, making it a local specialty. So here's my version of Bali-style pork satay, also known as Sate Babi. All right, so we're going to get started. First, I want to point out the apron I'm wearing. I'm repping the Milwaukee Public Market here in Milwaukee. Milwaukee Public Market was voted the best public market in the United States the second year in a row. You can check out my podcast with Paul Schwartz, who is the executive director of the Milwaukee Public Market, and take a little tour and hear all about it. So very proud to rep the public market. So on our satay, the first thing we did is we got some bamboo skewers and we have soaked them in water. So that's going to be when we put the pork on the skewers to grill. And I have a bowl that we're going to make the marinade in. So we're going to make this marinade, then we're going to marinate our pork. This is about close to 3 pounds of pork. I cut into cubes, pork shoulder, that is. So you can sit over there. So, fairly fragrant, but easy to make marinade. So the first thing is 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric. And turmeric, put you aside. And the same, 2 teaspoons of cumin. 1, 2. It's ground cumin. And the same amount of coriander. 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. All right. And then we've got some black pepper. I'm going to put a tablespoon of black pepper in. A tablespoon of black pepper going in. All right. We got to put some salt in. Got a tablespoon of that. 1 tablespoon of lemongrass paste. So this is lemongrass paste in lieu of lemongrass. We'll put this in. Alright, a little lemongrass paste down the drain. So this is 8 garlic cloves that we've chopped, and they're going to go in. Alright, garlic in. Remember, no such thing as too much garlic. And then these are 2 shallots that we've sliced. They're going to go in. And this is 4 guajillo peppers that were seeded and chopped. They're going to go in. All right. And then 2 tablespoons of, where's my tablespoon? Palm sugar. All right. 1, 2. All right, and the juice of a lime. 2. All right. Stir this around. Put a little olive oil on. And we'll take our pork and we'll put about a third of this in. And we'll mix this up. Then we're going to let this sit in the fridge while we do the rest of the marinade and the glaze and the peanut dipping sauce. All right, to make our glaze, we have a few ingredients. This is a cup of keycap manis, which is sweet soy sauce. So 1 cup of that going in. And in the same container, in order to get out some of the stuff on the bottom, I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. We'll swirl it around and hopefully get as much of that out of the fish sauce as possible. Now we've got a 1/4 cup of palm sugar. Palm sugar. Stir that around. We'll add 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger. About a tablespoon of minced garlic. And 1/3 of the spice mix that we use as a marinade. That's all going in. So we're going to bring this to a simmer, and we're going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes or so till it gets thick enough to become a glaze. All right, so we're going to do our peanut dipping sauce. So this is the glaze, and we took out all of the solids right here. So just left with the glaze. So the peanut sauce, we're going to start with a tablespoon of peanut oil. Mr. Peanut, how do you do? So we're going to put in 2 things. First, a couple cloves of minced garlic and about a teaspoon of chili paste. Stir this around. And as soon as that becomes fragrant, we're going to add the next set of ingredients. It's our coconut milk. All right, we're going to stir the coconut milk and with the garlic and chili. And then we're going to add about 1 cup of peanut butter. You can use chunky or smooth. We're just using smooth today. All right. About a cup. Stir this around. And some keycap manis, the sweet soy sauce. About 3-4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Get the peanut butter to liquefy a little bit. Okay, once it's well blended, which it looks like it is, peanut butter has liquefied. We're going to add in about a 1/2 cup of just plain water, warm water, and then the juice of 1 lime. All right, 1 lime, and then about a tablespoon of palm sugar. Palm sugar, we're using in everything today. All righty, we're going to add in about a teaspoon of, this is tamarind concentrate. So this will help smooth it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to simmer this over low heat for about 5 minutes. And when we get ready to serve it, we have some chopped peanuts to put on top. All right, so while the peanut sauce is back there thickening, we're going to go ahead and put our skewers together with our pork. So these are the bamboo skewers that we soaked in water. So this is about as simple as it gets. We're just going to thread the pork on, and we'll do as many of these as we can. And then we're going to go out to the grill, and we're going to grill these out there. Beautiful day today. All right, so I'm going to make a bunch of these, and then we'll head down to the grill. So we'll see you outside. All right, we're out here on the grill. Here's our satays. This is the glaze. That's our peanut sauce. So we're going to open up the grill, and we'll put the skewers on, and then the glaze. And put some of the glaze on. We'll give these about 5 minutes on one side, and then we'll turn them over. All right, we're going to take a look. If you're out on the street in Bali or in Indonesia, this is what you'll see, just street food like this. Over. A little more glaze on the other side. All right, be back to give them a taste. Alrighty, fresh off the grill. Here are Bali Sate Babi. You want to try? Pull the pork off. All right, been dipping in the peanut sauce. Let's see what we got. It's really good.
It's cool out here. Are you filming yourself?
Yes.
You're interviewing yourself?
So, thanks very much for watching another one of our international YouTube collabs. This one was Taste of Bali, #Taste of Bali. So until next time, thanks for watching.